A list provided in the National Assembly last Friday by Minister Joseph Harmon revealed that the Barrett Jagdeo-led administration had awarded 13 channels to E-Networks, which is owned by son of the late PPP minister Pandit Ripu Daman Persad. Several other broadcasters known to the PPP were also granted numerous broadcast channels. The PPP itself was granted Freedom Radio. iRadio was granted to former PPP Minister Robert Persad, and Radio Guyana was granted to Bobby Ramroop. Those three radio stations have the longest reach in all Guyana. The opposition party still does not believe that those persons were favored over others in the distribution of license. Here is PPP's Chief Whip, Gail Teixeira.
Radio and television stations are very expensive things to do. It's not just your application. You don't just apply. You've got to be able to show that you have the technical equipment, the capacity. It has to, a range of things have to be done, which are very technical. So you can have the wish, it's whether you have the capacity.
But even though the PPP sees nothing wrong with the way those licenses were issued, Mr. Harmon made clear that the government will correct the wrongs and injustice committed on the people of Guyana in relation to the distribution of those broadcast licenses. It was always the view of the coalition since in opposition that the PPP under the watch of Mr. Jagdeo had raped Guyana of its scarce resources, that is, broadcast frequencies. But for the PPP, the coalition is merely trying to fulfill a campaign promise, and the campaign promises, according to the opposition, are not always based on facts, but sometimes sounds factual. Also speaking on the issue was PPP frontbencher Anil Nandlal.
So you see, the seizing of your license here is not in isolation. It clearly demonstrates a policy of a government that does not understand the importance which the law and the Constitution accord to private property.
The party said that it has advised the broadcasters who are likely to be affected to challenge this new law in court, since it is the view of the PPP that it is unconstitutional and flies in the face of freedom of expression and property rights. But how would the PPP defend the granting of license to persons close to their party?
No, I'm answering, let me speak. I will answer your question, but I have a preamble. Are you becoming like the speaker? Because I'm tired of everyone stopping me from speaking. I have my right to speak too. But I preamble what I'm saying by saying, if we go down that road that is being asked by you and others, then we have to ask some other questions. And that is that Jaipal Sharma is the son of Mr. Sharma, who is the broadcast operator.
But Mr. Sharma had nothing to do with the question asked. In fact, Mr. Sharma's television station almost faced shutdown under the PPP. The front-runner in this fiasco and the leader of the opposition, Mr. Barrett Jagdeo, did not show up for the broadcast debate on Thursday, nor Friday. Mr. Jagdeo also did not attend his party's press briefing on Saturday. But on Sunday, Jagdeo posted a photo on Facebook showing himself playing a game of dominoes in the streets of New York. Royd and James, HGP Nightly News.